What is up, guys? It's your boy Nathan, and we're back with the penultimate game of the season, domestic European season. That is to determine who is the number one team in Europe this year in the year 2022-2023 season. We've got Inter Milan taking on Manchester City. Both teams are in line for a treble. Who's going to get there? We are going to find out. It is quite the conundrum today. We're in quite an interesting position. Inter Milan treble, Man City treble. Can it be done? Well, somebody's going to win a treble. And doesn't take a genius to know who I think it's going to be. Who I think I want it to be, I should say. Not who it's going to be. So let's see what happens. We got some pre-final, I don't know what you call it, performances, I guess. Yeah, pre-final performances, I guess. Burner Boy came out. Burner Boy is really good. I like Burner Boy. How Inter treble Napoli once a year? Oh, sorry, yeah. Apologies, dude. I'm in my own world. Kind of not really looking forward to this Licha, if I'm being very honest with you. In fact, I really wish this game would have started already. Vedant's here. YGR has Jinx City, Forza Inter. Let's hope, dude. Let's hope. Man, this is what they did in the IPL final. The good news is that this game won't stop if it rains. Unlike the IPL final, which ruined us completely. Icha Inter won 2 domestic trophies. Oh yeah, whatever, man. See, listen, dude. It is what it is. Everyone has a lot to play for today, in general. If there is a God and we have any luck, we being Manchester United fans, Inter's gonna get through to this. Trampoline toes can keep his Champions League medal. Because if I'm being very frank with you, I don't want Man City to win. Not the treble, but 3 trophies. Yeah, I get. Yeah, I mean, yeah, man. Can someone tell me who performed with Burner Boy? I actually don't recognize that girl. But Burner Boy is fun, man. Burner Boy is a really good artist. Everybody's in the tunnel. Marcelo Brozovic is there. So if getting faked a high five, we love to see it. We'll go into the lineup soon. Hey, Lavanya, good evening. Good evening, everyone. Oh man, this is gonna stress me out today, man. Gonna feel real stressed today. Oh, hey, we only have ourselves to blame, man. We could have stopped this. So it is what it is. All you can do is hope Inter beats them. Whenever I'm eating Oreos, my team wins. I got 3 packets today and supporting Inter. Oh, that's Anita. Okay. Burna Boy is good though. I don't know if you guys listen to that kind of music. Afrobeat music is becoming very popular, even in India right now. I quite like Afrobeats. I like NSG. NSG is really good. NSG is fun. It's fun. It's a lot of fun kind of Afrobeats. All right, let's get into this lineup. Oh, this is gonna be a long 90 minutes for us. Long 90 minutes. Oh, God. Stress is real, man. Stress is real today. Can't avoid it. You shouldn't avoid it. Like I said, we've only got ourselves to blame today. Is that Salihamidzic? It is Salihamidzic, right? Hasan Salihamidzic. Very apropos, right? Turkish gentleman coming out with a Champions League trophy, or as we call it, big years, as we like to call it. It's a beautiful trophy, man. I think it's the second prettiest trophy there is in sports. What do you guys think? In sports, not just football, in sports. I think it's the second prettiest. So the Man City lineup is as follows. We have Ederson, Manuel Akanji, Ruben Dias, Nathan Ake, John Stones, Rodri. Are they still playing more music? Adam Georgi, or they must be playing the Champions League anthem, I guess. I'm on mute, so I have no idea what's going on. Bernardo Silva, Kevin De Bruyne, Ilkay Gundogan, and maybe his last match as a City player. Jack Grealish and Erling Haaland. And for Inter Milan, we have Andre Onana, Matteo Damian, Francesco Acerbi, Alessandro Bastoni, Denzel Dumfries, Nicolo Barella, Marcelo Brozovic, Hakan Çalhanoğlu, Federico Di Marco, Edin Dzeko, and Lautaro Martinez. Which is the most prettiest? I don't know, man. Which is the trophy you're talking about? It's not the most prettiest, but it's the most cool looking. The Stanley Cup. Stanley Cup in the NHL, dude. It's an immense trophy that you can't. It looks like you can't even pick it up, dude. It's a very immense trophy. Yeah, wouldn't I guess I said that wrong, didn't I? I said it's the nicest. I should have said just the nicest. I shouldn't have said prettiest. Champions League trophy is quite pretty, with the big ears. Bale has gone mad. What the heck is wrong with these Don't say British players, dude. He's Welsh, okay? Say Welsh. Okay? Say Welsh. Don't chalk up all of Britain in this. He does his own thing, okay? He plays golf instead of football. Okay, you can't play golf in Britain. It rains too much. I don't know what's he on about, dude. This is exactly why I don't listen to stuff outside of the field, Arnab. I hope you understand now. Infuriating things like this is said from time to time, which makes zero sense to me. Oh, by the way, guys, fun fact: best trophy is the top four trophy. Okay, so I'm good, Darren. I wanted to say this. Yeah, apparently, guys, Welsh is outside of UK. Well, no, dude. I just don't like. Just don't call it Britain. Say Welsh. Be specific. He's a very proud Welshman, by the way, dude. You should say Welsh. In fact. LOL Stanley Cup looks like a beer bottle. No, Vedant, man. I mean, see, again, it's an immense trophy, dude. It's a giant trophy that's bigger than people. Imagine putting that in your trophy cabinet, dude. One of those in Tottenham Hotspurs would have been a happy team, dude. If you know what I mean. Oh yes, I was gonna say something. Fun fact, guys. This is only the second game the Man City owner has showed up for. The first game was in 2010. He's actually here in attendance to see City possibly do this thing. I won't say the name. I'll just call it the thing. And the owner's here to watch the match live. Fun facts, boys. Cry nothing. That's not even different. What's not even different? It is different though, Darren. They have their own language and shit. They have their own language, their own flag, perform under their own country. There is no Britain anymore, actually, if you think about it. It's only just for just for face value, if you think about it. Welsh government is proud to be part of the UK. I'm not fixing politics. No way. Listen, dude. I don't know if the Welsh are the Welsh proud to be part of it. Owner there to witness downfall. Oh, oof. Possibly. But it is interesting how this is his only second game, dude, in about 10, 12 years of ownership. Very, very interesting. I'm not going to lie. Timing is very convenient. Hey, Twalumba, good evening. Long time, buddy. How's it going? How is Russia treating you? Is Russia shut down today to watch this game? You should be at a sports bar or somewhere, man. Chilling out watching the final somewhere. I assume they have. Oh, well, you can't. I don't know. Is sports bars open in Russia? I shouldn't sound ignorant. I never realized, Russia has a bit of a thing going on at the moment. Didn't take that into consideration. Game's about to start. I wonder if you can go and watch the game outdoor, Twalumba. And we're off. Oh, what could possibly be the longest 90 minutes of our life? Here we go. Natumejan Roman came to watch all the final matches after he was banned. That's the definition of. Oh yeah, of course, dude. There are good owners and there aren't any good owners. I mean, even the Glazers showed up for 2 cup finals this year, dude. That doesn't say much in general, but it just goes to show you how big a deal this is to this club. Only Northern Ireland protests. Even Scotland voted yes, the majority. Because that's because of benefits they are going to get. Arnab, you'll be very surprised. The Scottish don't like the English a lot, actually. I have it on good account that the Scottish don't like the English. The English are indifferent, obviously. No, because they've got a lot of the benefits over the last bazillion years. But the Scottish actually would be very happy being on their own. I think they just do. I don't think they can survive on their own, dude. If I'm being honest. And I don't think it's Northern Ireland. I think it's Republic of Ireland, Arnab. Northern Ireland is part of the UK. I think it's the Republic of Ireland. We'll have to check that to make double check for sure. It's going to be a good game since Anthony Taylor is not the referee. Good point. Edin Dzeko slips there. Ball goes out of bounds. Rosa said Avram was better than Roman. Who said Avram was better than Roman? Listen, dude. I was just saying. Even the Glazers showed up twice this year. Forget 2 times in 10. Modric going to Saudi too. Ronaldo, please stop pulling your friends. You know what? I would believe. I would. Avram Glazer. Arnab, he is the oldest brother with the highest share from the Glazer family. Avram Glazer. Avram and Joel have the biggest shares in Manchester United, and they are the ones who actually still want to stay while the other four want to leave. There are 6 siblings. 4 of them actually want to get out of here, and these 2 are the shameless ones. To sum it all up. And to answer your question, Arnab, about Modric going to Saudi to Ronaldo still pulling your friend. Dude, he's pulling his friends, but he's pulling his friends to join other teams. He's kind of screwing himself, dude. Like, look who Al Ittihad have. Al Ittihad have Kante and Benzema. That's not good, dude. When Ronaldo came, Al Ittihad were behind Al Nasser. Okay, when Ronaldo came, they ended up losing the Saudi League. I'm not saying it's related, although some people insist it is. I don't choose to comment on that because it's pointless. But Al Ittihad are becoming stronger now, dude. They're getting Kante and Benzema. Shot! Was that onside? Was Haaland onside? 2 minutes. Oh, it's gonna be a long game. Avram de Mello? What do you mean, dude? I never said Avram's better than Roman. I'm saying even though we have crap owners ourselves, they still showed up twice this year, not twice in 10 years. He was offside. Tomorrow UFC, yep, it's already set up. Arnab, you can just hit the bell notification. Yeah, so I don't know, man. A lot of people are saying, Al Nasser lost. They were in the lead and then they lost when Ronaldo was. But it could be true. It could not be true. I don't really care, dude. I'm just happy he's moving on with his footballing career. But Al Ittihad, dude, with Benz and Kante. Plus, they've already won the league this year. Tough, dude. Tough. Saudi League in of itself is going to be a little more competitive for sure. This time at least. So it's interesting. We're going to see what happens. Barella has been taken, or his head has been taken, I should say. Got a nice little elbow by Gundogan. Apparently, what I've understood, winning, losing isn't a matter of SPL. They just want the eyeballs of the whole Saudi government just openly approaching the pick any club. Is that how it is? That's mad, dude. Is that how everyone's picking clubs? Okay. Tell you, they were all better off in the MLS. Although everyone seems to think the MLS is worse than the Saudi League now, which is interesting. Very interesting, but I think can I ask this? Yeah, sure, you can. You weren't linked to the MLS at age 35. You know what, Arnab, to be fair, I would have been very happy if Ronaldo went to the MLS, because if that's how the SPL is going to play football, that's boring, dude. That's really, really boring. Because Al Ittihad is just going, if they all join Al Ittihad will be like a super team in Saudi. It'll be like Man City of Saudi Arabia. It'll just be very pointless. If they are not openly bidding and getting teams to actually like bid for them and it's just like a free for all, that's boring, dude. Already boring league becomes even more boring. I'd prefer the MLS. If I'm not mistaken, Inter Miami didn't do very well this season as well. At least. Ooh. Oh boy. It's 2 close ones. Bernardo Silva cuts back. Bro, DeMarco is crap, man. DeMarco is not good. This is going to be a long 90 minutes. Look how he's standing with his hands out behind us. It's brilliant. Scared already. Let me check about the MLS, guys. I said MLS, so now I'll just check where Inter Miami finished. I'm pretty sure they didn't do a good job this season. So at least if Messi goes there and builds it up, at least he can say he did something. Saudi League's a little bit of a shambles if this is how they're going to pick things, dude. Standings. Cincinnati won this year apparently. 16 games, that's all they play. They play 16 games a season. That in and of itself is sad. But we'll move on. Bro, how are they only playing 16 games? Is it still continuing at the moment? Is this ongoing, guys? Oh, there are matches. What's wrong with me? All right. Where is Inter Miami? Inter Miami is 28th in the league. 27th in the league, I should say. Oh boy, that's dead. That dead last in the Eastern Conference. God, Messi's gonna have some work to do. Messi's gonna have a lot of work to do, I guess. MLS is actually worse. They have no relegation, only 16 games a year. Nobody knows how big Messi Ronnie is. No serious future products, no serious cups to fight like AFC. That's true. They don't even that Asian football, that Asian Champions League thing is a big deal at least. Do you think PK upgraded by leaving Shakira? I don't even know who he's dating right now. You'll have to send me a picture, Darren. I have no idea what the upgrade was. Also, I mean, Shakira is a superstar. Like, it's easy. It's easier to go young when you're dating someone in her mid 40s. But when Shakira was the age of the girl he's dating, I mean, was there ever an upgrade? MLS is a huge downgrade. Saudi in 1 2 years will be every big name retirement league. That's a huge thing. I suppose, dude. I suppose where people used to retire in the MLS, people will retire in the Saudi league. It's possible. But at the same time, it's like you get to pick which team you play with because they don't really care as long as you come. That to me sounds worse than the MLS, dude. And I get why the MLS has no relegation, right? They don't have league, they don't have tiers of football at the moment, dude. It makes sense. It's not good, but it makes sense that in that respect, to try and garner more popularity by having more teams, right? Because there's 50 states in America, right? It's and some of the states have more than one team. So I can understand how it looks from that point of view. The relegation adds more pressure to it, obviously, but at the same time, it's like you gotta promote first and then try and make it tiers, if that makes sense. Make tiers of the leagues. But yeah, that is true. That is true. Four clubs in Saudi are owned by the same entity. I mean, PK stopped upgrading since he left United. You can imagine that a current Ballon d'Or winner joins Saudi. No way MLS could do that. Dude, Inter Miami is last in the Eastern Conference. Last. Oh my god, he's going to have so much work to do there, dude. Listen, no matter what people think about the MLS, dead last in the Eastern Conference means he's gonna have a lot of work. He's gonna have a lot of work to do. PK became better at United. Now you let him come to us, and he was a basic. Hope you are well, Nathan. Let's see what happens tonight. Yeah, let's see what happens tonight, Harry. It's been a while, buddy. How have you been? Everything good? It's interesting, man. It's interesting. I don't know about this upgrade of a partner, but quite honestly, man, like I don't have any ill will to Gerard Piqué. He couldn't get into our team when he wanted to leave Barcelona. This is not a dig at anyone. I'll be very honest here, and if people are being honest, they'll admit it. At that point of time, no one was going to replace Vidic or Ferdinand. That's just how it is. But I'm glad he left. I'm glad he had a good career. And listen, man, they don't have to be footballing heroes. Don't only come from your own club. They come from everybody's clubs. So went back to Barcelona. He did well. I saw the retirement match. I was a little sad. He was close to scoring a goal, if I'm not mistaken. Last home game, at least. Um, so man, as far as him leaving Shakira, yeah, that was a stupid move. Non-football related, he definitely did not upgrade. If we're being honest. Main thing, football is Saudi's number one sport, but in America, nobody cares. Nobody, even Zlatan, left annoyed. You know what? That's actually a good point. Zlatan went there pretty late in his career as well. And he went to a then super team, which was Galaxy. That's a good point, actually. I am not, yeah, Arnab, Chai 32, Chai Battis is not a United fan, Harry, actually. Uh, Although we were technically talking about his partners and not football. Ooh, long throw in comes by Inter Milan. Lautaro Martinez is there. Ooh, keeps it in play. Ah, man, that was a crazy one. Oh, look at Martinez. Well, you know what? He kept it in play, man. He chested it too heavy, though. Chested it too heavy. I mean, to be fair, Edison was near him. What do you want him to do? But that was good. That was good. Oh, he headed it onto Edison too. That was interesting. Soccer. Yeah. That is true though, man. When you say Saudi, it's number one sponsor. That's true, dude. In America, they can't be bothered, man. NFL, MLB, NBA, NHL. These are literally cornering the market in the world. Like anyone who likes these sports, they watch this, whether you're American or not. So that is true. Even though football is watched by more people in America, the ratings for the sports are mostly MLB, NHL, NFL. Mostly NFL, to be honest. NFL, I think, has the most viewers out of all of them. But yeah, it's more difficult to focus on soccer. I think that's why they don't have a relegation, Arnab, actually. Because this is the best way they can kind of, make sure every team can have every state at least can have a team, so you can, you know, have some more viewership. Although I have a feeling if they becomes like 20 to 4, it's currently 28 teams. I think if they eventually get to like 30, 35 teams, I have a feeling they're gonna split it into two leagues. They're gonna have one MLS season where X amount of teams go down or something like that, or they'll just have two conferences, probably something like that. Oof! Kicks the ball on Ake's head, goes for a corner. First corner to Inter Milan. Nathan, do you know when the disaster struck United, Real Madrid offered 1958 UCL to be given to United, but United denied, and we offered Di Stefano to play free for United. Yeah, I know that, dude. I know these things. Yes, I'm just excited to hear Messi speak English. Yeah, Vedant, you might be a little disappointed about that, and I'll explain that after I read this. Also, Real conducted a charity match and donated money to United charity. Yep, yep. Yes, but when you tell people that we have history together, they'll say, "Oh, we're just riding the Real Madrid bandwagon." Like, bro, like you can't just. This is why people need to read about our history if they're going to say things like this, dude. If people don't want to know about the history, they just want to follow the team as is right now. Fair enough. But when people say mad things like this, no, it pisses me off because it's like people don't know any kind of history. Maybe because they're not interested, maybe because they don't care, whatever the reason is. Maybe they just like looking at the football. But when they tell you like, oh, I don't understand how we have a relationship with them, like, bro, read. It's very explanatory why we have good relations with Real Madrid. Like Perez or no Perez or whoever was in charge all throughout the years, we've always had a good relationship with Manchester United. That's why we like doing business with them. Real Madrid is what I mean. That's why we're going to play a friendly with them in a jam-packed stadium in America. And believe me, it's going to be jam-packed, ladies and gentlemen. It is. Whether we are fifth in the league, ninth in the league, the stadium's going to be packed. And we have a good relationship with Real Madrid, and it's going to continue until someone does something stupid, which is possible given both sides who runs the club. It's possible, but it's very unlikely. You don't want to be the person in charge that ruins a relationship like this. So it's very unlikely that would happen. Now please call Real Madrid your daddy. Not doing it. Real Madrid even at PSG when they're forming, but look at those ungrateful people now. Not everyone likes to maintain a good relationship, dude. What can you do? Hey Rajat, good evening. Beginning performance was good by Anita Burnaboy and Alesso. Ah, that's who that was, Alesso. Yeah, I couldn't hear it. I was on mute, Rajat. I saw Burna Boy come out. I don't really know what songs they perform. Anita gave a good performance. She looks very cute, by the way. And Alesso, yeah. Forza Inter Milan. Real also recently said Barca from going bankrupt because one lawyer recently found CVC deal of La Liga is illegal. Like I said, dude, not everyone wants to have a good relationship with the competition. Whether people think it's competitive or no is a different story, but it is direct competition in many ways, players, tournaments, stuff like that. But not everyone wants to maintain a good relationship with other clubs of the same stature. Oh, yes, to answer Vedant's question, I'm excited to hear Messi speak English. So, good news, bad news, Vedant. Miami has a large Latin culture formed by a lot of Cuban expats, Cubans and Puerto Rican immigrants. So actually, he's gone to the one place which probably speaks the most Spanish outside of English in America, and maybe Los Angeles and Texas. So, and that those are states like Los Angeles city. There'll be a lot of Spanish speaking people there because of the border towns to Mexico, like Tijuana, for example. Guadalajara and Texas obviously having the El Paso and San Antonio, a lot of Spanish speaking immigrants. But Inter Miami is like the city where a lot of people speak a lot of Spanish. So don't be surprised if you don't get any English interviews because they will have a Spanish translator for sure for him at Inter Miami. That's all I'm gonna say. Ooh. Barella is getting in the referee's face. This is the cranky ref. I like him. It's gonna be some order today. Hey, you know what? That was a bad foul. Winnie versus AWB is going to be crazy. Ooh, and a friendly too. That's going to be fun. Real is the dad of Man City. Z4 Dark is here. Z4? Hope I said that right. Welcome to the channel, buddy. Bro, you on drugs? I used to live in Miami. It's not a lot of Spanish. No, dude. I never said it's a lot of Spanish people. I said there's a lot of Spanish speaking people there because Cuba is nearby and a lot of people have immigrated there. I'm talking about in comparison to the other cities in America, dude. They speak there's a lot of Spanish speaking in Miami, and I'm telling you, Z4 Dark, I'm telling you for sure, I don't think he's going to speak English. They will definitely have Spanish translators at Miami. But let's see, man. Let's see. Border 800, let's go. Guadalajara, Jalisco, the home of Canelo Alvarez. Bill said Grealish is a great future talent. Does he realize Grealish will be 20 in the... Bro, just let him play golf, dude. Just let him play golf. Like, genuinely. Just leave him be. Let him play golf. He's out of touch, dude. He's not wanted to play football in ages, dude. Just leave him alone. Don't take it personally, man. Oh, Martinez with a bad pass for Jacko. That would have been a good counter move. Texas has the most... Yes, Z4 Dark, I said that. I said outside of Texas and California, buddy. You must have joined after I said those statements. I said Texas and California. El Paso, yes. I said El Paso, San Antonio. A lot of border towns of Mexico and a lot of border towns in California as well. San Antonio, yep. I said all this. C4 Dark. You must have joined in late, buddy. But fair enough. Thank you for double upping what I've said. But yes, Texas, California, mostly Los Angeles, really, on the border. And then I think Miami's next, actually. Martinez is playing good. He is. I think he's going to score if anyone's going to score today, man. Who cares? Messi goes in League One. Don't expect him to play good at MLS, so no interviews coming. Chill. Leo Messi going to Miami. Yes, indeed. Inter Miami. 15th. Dead last in the Eastern Conference. 27 team out of 29 teams or whatever. 26 team out of 28 teams point-wise in the MLS. I joined just now. Yeah, Z4, it's fair enough, but I said these things, but thank you for repeating them, really, because that actually proves someone else is agreeing with me. So, thanks. Buddy Kane came to Madrid. Come. I don't think he's coming to Madrid. I don't think Kane's going to come to Madrid, dude. He wants that Alan Shearer record, dude. He needs 49. He needs 50 goals, basically. If he signs a decently long-term deal to Real Madrid, I don't think he's going to get that record. Now, people will say, why does he need a record? He's going to win titles at Real Madrid. Agreed. But I think he cares about the record. Will be interesting to watch. If there's Inter Miami versus AC Miami, who knows, dude? Who knows what the new teams are going to be called? I wonder what Messi's team is going to be. He has an option to start his own franchise at the MLS. Who knows what his team's going to be? Bad news for him is he's not going to be able to have one in Florida or Texas or California because they have multiple MLS teams. So he's going to have to go to another state, maybe New Mexico or something. Hola Madrid, Zifo Dark, so Madrid fan, welcome. I saw a new team called New England playing. Yes, it's the New England Revolution, but what happened to Old England, bruv? So I mean, I'm sure you know this, Arnab, and I know you're making a joke, but as we know, there are a couple of states. Forgot all the names of the states, but there's like a couple of states that were originally called the New England area. I believe it's Boston, Maine, I think New Hampshire. I'm not sure, but I know Boston and Maine are definitely two of them, though. I don't remember the others. I think New Hampshire is one of them, but yeah, it's funny. New England Revolution. Oh, cross comes in, misses everybody, goes to Grealish. You know what? Inter holding on, to be fair, man. To be fair, somebody's on the ground somewhere. Oh, that was great. Throw in, lovely move there. I think it was by Barella. Lovely move there by Barella. Kicks the ball out in play for in our favor. And DeMarco, who has a very interesting haircut. So players stop with a foul for Inter, and it's a throw-in for Inter. So that was a great move actually there. I think it was Barella who did that. Oh, studs on DeMarco. Miami Heat lost right after Messi announcement. Coincidence? I don't think so. You know, I think Vinny Jr. and Neymar were at the game too, right? Maybe all the South Americans are bad luck for Miami, dude. To be fair, man. To be fair though, Nikola Jokic was the Nuggets were the favorites from the beginning of the playoffs. So really wouldn't blame anyone for that personally. 3-1 Denver's winning. They could have win one more game. That's it. They won 108-95. They could pull it off, man. They could pull it off at home. Is that right? They could pull it off at home, yeah. Wait, no, is that away? Hold on. Miami's a great place for holidays. It is indeed. Ronaldo's going to play against Kante, Modric, and Benzema soon. Yeah, dude, I don't like his chances. ZFO Dark. Also, dude, ZFO Dark, do tell us where you're watching from, dude, and welcome to the channel. We do watch-alongs here of MMA, UFC, Premier League, Champions League, Europa League, whatever else in football. Did a little IPL this year as well. So if you like sports in general, this is the place to be, dude. Welcome, and do tell us from where you're watching from, dude. I'd like to know where everyone who tunes in is watching from, if you don't mind, obviously. But yeah, man, we were just having this discussion. Me and my mod Arnab Chai Batis. We were just having this discussion about how it's not going to be in Ronaldo's favor, man. Al Ittihad is looking like a crazy team. They were second when Ronaldo joined, and Al Nassr were leading the Saudi league. They bought Ronaldo, ended up losing it to Al Ittihad, who was second all this time. Now Al Ittihad is coming with more reinforcements with Benzema and Kante. And listen, man, Kante may have dropped off, but he ain't dropped off that much, dude. So it's gonna be very, very interesting to see what happens in the Saudi league this year. Is Al Ittihad going to run away with it from the beginning? And it depends on where Modric joins as well, dude. Ooh, Haaland keeps it down, does well keep it down, but De Bruyne slips. Ooh, that would have been a lovely counter attack. If De Bruyne stayed on his feet, he'd probably release a shot there. Sheko against his old team. Here we go. Barella, 2-on-2. Took too long with the ball. Martinez was doing his thing there. Waiting for a good ball. Took too long. Oh, what is this? What is this distribution going on? Yeah, black and yellow, black and yellow, black. Wiz Khalifa. We weren't at the MLS at the age of 35. That's true, dude. Said man, apparently the deal didn't. I was shot by Barella, trying to feed someone in there. They tried, but it didn't work out at Barcelona. He wanted to go back, but didn't happen. Al Nasser will sign João Moutinho and Traore. I can feel it. João Moutinho, both the Wolves players. Bro, Adama Traore in the Saudi league. Listen, don't be surprised if he scores 10, 15 goals, man. Don't be surprised. I'm watching from Goa. Sorry for replying late. Lol, I forgot. Z4 Dark, I'm from Goa too, bud. Welcome to the channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry for replying late. Lol, I forgot. It's alright, dude. It's all good. It's all good. We got Kanji, Rodri, give and go by Gundogan. De Bruyne, Haaland's on through. Oh my god, that was a lucky save. Lucky save by Onana because I don't think Onana knew it was going to hit him on his knee like that. Ooh, they need to wake up, man. Haaland slid in too easily that time. Inter are not clinical. They need to be more decisive. Yeah, good luck with that, dude. Today's not the game that's going to improve. Cross comes in, out of bounds. Both Wolves players. So João Moutinho, which is obviously a Ronaldo teammate. I think João Moutinho actually came from Sporting as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Oh, you know what? It touched his glove. Good save by Onana. I thought it was going past him actually. Got him on the wrist. Luckily, it didn't go back into his rebounded into him. Lucky. It is a little bit lucky, man. Not too lucky, obviously, but Haaland only knows happens. Dude, he was pretty close there, man, to scoring. Like, in the sense of he was pretty close to goal there. He does do a lot of tap-ins, though. That is true. Oh, Inter Milan lost the ball. I don't know why they're trying to be pretty in their own half, dude. That's not a great strategy. They're being too wasteful. Barella loses possession again. And Inter are making the basics, like they're making the first initial shot from De Bruyne rolls into Onana's hand. They're making that initial stage of the attack really good. Then when they have to transition into a bit of a second phase, they're kind of losing the ball. For a KDB should win. He deserves it more. City win tonight. Haaland, Ballon d'Or. Oh, okay, that's what the terrible cross by Grealish. Yeah, they need to slow down now because Inter Milan are losing the ball and they're just bombing into their own goal now. What is Barella doing? Barella's taking too long on the ball, man. Too long. Foul by Ake on Dzeko. De Bruyne is okay. Looks okay. KDB should win. He deserves it more. Fair enough. Danish is saying Inter needs to score in the first half. Otherwise, it's all this is just a waste. Good point. Haaland has had chances in the future, but KDB is old. Fair enough. Good evening, everyone. Ignatius is here. Nobody deserves anything. Everyone's got to earn. Yeah, I think he meant if they both end up winning. Oh, is De Bruyne injured? What's going on here? Oh, it's gonna be panicky if this happens. Oh, he's sitting back down. Oh boy. Phil Foden's warming up. Of course. Reddit iBlech. What is this Z4 Dark, if I may ask? What is this Reddit about? If you don't mind me asking. I live in North Goa. Where do you live? So do I, Z4 Dark. So do I. Hit me up on Twitter and Instagram if you're on there, dude. It's there on the channel description. What is iBlech? Blech. I'm sure it's iBlech. It's a Reddit page, isn't it? Barella saw Messi's UCL comps. Goa's north-south too? No, it doesn't have a north-south. Arnab, because Goa is made of a bunch of villages. It's more easier to explain if you live in the north or south of Goa, and then if you live on the same side, people then ask you like which, then they tell you specifically which part of north or south Goa, because there's so many villages you can't really. Um, don't visit its cursed Reddit. No, that's all right, dude. I'm not on Reddit anyway. I thought you put it up there because you wanted like people to there was something interesting on it there. No problem. Yeah, so that's how you determine like north or south Goa, dude. Because there's so many villages, you really don't know where. You don't really necessarily go to the other side of Goa unless you have things to do. So and vice versa. So yeah, that's how it works. I live near Taj Fort, Aguada. Oh, cool, dude. I live near Mapsa. Nice. So you live in Aguada. Great. Who cares? They have food in for KDB. That's true. Hey, Dhruv. Good evening, bud. It's a cursed Reddit. Then don't post such Reddits. I'm going to hell. KDB on the ground and Foden warming up. Give me a smile. Uh, sure. I don't want to smile just yet, dude. Don't want to jinx it. He's looking done, dude. I have to be honest. He's looking done. I mean, Inter Milan, what are they doing, dude? They're playing from the back again. This is what they're doing. Keep playing from the back, dude. It doesn't work against every team. And I wouldn't want to try it against Man City anyway, if I'm being honest. They have been terribly wasteful, man. They're losing the ball pointlessly again and again and again and again. Inter Milan have been supremely wasteful this game. They're very, very lucky they're not down at least one goal. Foden's warming up still. I think it's going to go to penalties. It could Z4 Dark. It could. Oh, you know what? I don't know about that one, man. Chalanoglu's tackle was interesting. Is Shivgad a real village of Singham? I don't think so, dude. Not on the side I live, at least. Perez still going mad after Mbappe. This might be the start of a downfall. Yeah, man. I read that before joining in. When asked about Mbappe, yes, not this year. I'm like, bro, just let it go, man. Just let it go. Like, seriously. It's getting embarrassing. And it's not getting embarrassing in the sense of like he's been snubbed, so he's going to chase him again. It's just like, leave it, man. Let next year happen. Don't comment about it again and again. Like, focus on this upcoming season, dude. Like, forget it. If it's for next year, then you don't need to talk about it. Just don't say anything. Ooh, there was a slip there by the Man City player. They had to go all the way back, though. It's a fort, not a village. That would explain why I don't know where it is either. Shivgad's a fort. Okay. Thank you for the correction. Yeah, I hope that answers your question, Vedant. And just leave him alone, dude. Just show up in Jan. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Madrid fans, correct me if I'm wrong. But when your 6 months is left in a contract, teams that aren't from your league can start inquiring, right, about players. So, for example, you all can start inquiring or sign a deal with Mbappe in January, can't y'all? Just correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I want to know that because I thought that was a rule. When you have less than 6 months left in your contract, you can start negotiating with the teams. Sorry. Outside of the league you're playing in. So just correct me on that, guys, if I'm right or not. Because then Perez shouldn't just say anything, man. He should just show up in January like a boss and go, he's coming. Don't talk about it now, man. It's not even worth it. It's not even worth it right now. I think De Bruyne is going to be either subbed now or he's going to be subbed in halftime. He's not looking good right now. Yeah, I think he's saying, please sub me off. Man, this is bad luck for City, dude. I have to admit. He's looking really disappointed. Still play 35 minutes though, man, to be fair. City should have had at least one goal so far. They've had some good chances. Man City players slipping so much because the owner brought a lot of oil from off them. In Istanbul. The closest you can get to that is either contract negotiations with another club so that you can sign a pre-contract with the club. Then after the player's existing contract expires, yeah, exactly. So you can do it. You can do it in Jan, right? Z4. That's what I was thinking. Because I heard you can sign a pre-contract when there's less than 6 months left, which means in January Real Madrid could sign Mbappe with a pre-contract because they're not in the French league. If they were in the French league, I think they have to wait till the contract expires. At least that is in some other leagues, man. Maybe it's not in this contract, but I know in some other leagues they have that clause. I think in the Premier League they have that clause. So that's interesting. 3 total attempts by Man City, 2 on target, 4 total attempts by Inter Milan, 1 on target. 63-37 possession in favor of Man City. You can sign a pre-contract but not leave the club. Yeah, that's true. No, you can't leave the club with 6 months remaining. No, not leave the club, Z4 Dark. Sign the pre-contract. That's what I mean. Yeah, you can't leave it. You can't leave the club. Yes, that's true. Unless you outrightly buy him without using that clause, those clauses. You can sell him, but you can't sign a pre-contract. Yes. I'm sorry if I misspoke. I meant you can sign a pre-contract, which basically means you're a player once the current contract expires. Great holding off by Dumfries. Ooh. Jack Grealish is having a hard time today. I really wish Inter Milan wasn't trying these long balls from their own penalty box. That was a nice little looping one there. Ooh, Dumfries. Cross. They're taking too long. Too long. I think that's offside too, right? Not offside? Dumfries. This is why you can't take too long, man. Money has pre-contract with Madrid, right? I read somewhere he broke it. No, Vedant. He didn't have a pre-contract. He didn't have a pre-contract. You can't have a pre-contract unless there's 6 months left on your deal. So he could have one in Jan. What he did break was saying that he wasn't going to re-sign with PSG. He had a verbal agreement with Perez saying he is going to come there, and then changed his mind and sign for another 2 years or 3 years or whatever the number is. So yeah, if he doesn't re-sign before January, I think he can sign a pre-contract with a club that does not play in League One or League as they like to say. So yeah, they had some kind of talks and it broke down a bit. Hey, is this channel monetized? No, Z4 Dark. Unfortunately, we are a few subs short. But then I can apply for monetization. I just need to hit 1,000 subs now. We've got the watch hours in the bag. If you know any United fans from Goa, Z4 Dark, or just football fans in general, or UFC fans as well, feel free to just send them my way, man. Would love to have more going subs. We can chat more. It would be fantastic. It doesn't have to be from Goa, obviously. Whoever you know would be interested, that's great. But no, not yet. C4 Dark, not yet. Not yet. That blue board bottom left on the screen is annoying me. Bottom left of the screen. Okay. Istanbul final board. Yes. Although, you know what, I do like the logo design. Do you do F1 streams? No, Z4 Dark. I do MMA. I do UFC, football. I do IPL. We will branch out eventually maybe into watching La Liga. No promises, because my friends do Real Madrid streams. Might do other La Liga matches, or maybe I might do the odd La Liga match here and there depending on who's playing. Hopefully I can do some more different other sports, maybe an NBA stream here and there. It really depends on the matches, man. Thinking of doing a Super Bowl stream when Super Bowl comes as well. Just trying to spread out the content a little bit here and there, nothing specific. But no, I don't do F1, dude. I don't watch F1 really, to be honest. Might do some tennis streams, may do Wimbledon streams and stuff like that. Let's see what moves on, dude. I look at the viewership and that shows the interest rate, dude. At the moment, the interest is mostly on football on this channel, so I try to do that as much as I can. And the other thing I like to do regularly is UFC, which I have. In fact, I'm going to be doing a live stream at 7:30 again in a couple of hours. Big fights are there on UFC, so I'm going to do that at 7:30 in the morning as well. But yeah, that's what I do at the moment. May do some ICC World Cup matches here. I don't know if I can watch 8 hours of cricket in one go. Maybe I'll just do the India matches. I'm not sure. Maybe just see what's what, man. We'll take it as it comes. Felt bad Alcaraz lost because of cramps. Yeah, dude, that was a tough game, man. I was watching that game. I messaged Lavanya, in fact, who's a sub of ours. I messaged him and I told him Alcaraz didn't bottle. So what I thought was, right. I don't know if you remember this far back, Danish, but in the ninth game of the second set, Alcaraz was looked like he was going to bottle the second set basically, and he did not, and he ended up taking the second set. And then in the third set, he got a cramp. Like in the was it the first game or the third game? Just got a cramp. I was like, oh my god, I don't believe this. Because when he didn't bottle that second set, I was like, you know what? I think Alcaraz is going to take it. And I messaged that to Lavanya, and he's like, you know what? It could be done, dude. He didn't bottle that second set with the nerves. And then third set, he gets that cramp. And then I was like, oh, I can't believe it. It looked like it was going to be a promising match too, man. Unfortunately. I'm watching on Sony Live, so there's no blue board. Even I'm not getting the blue board actually, now that I'm looking around at it. Do India have good penalty takers? Listen, man. It doesn't matter. You know why? Because at the end of the day, there is a lot of luck involved in penalties, man. No matter what people will say, there is a lot of luck in penalties. Jack Grealish is losing his mind. And Denzel Dumfries is saying he's been pulling his shirt as well. I think they were both pulling each other's. Yeah, I think they were both pulling each other. We'll give the attacker the benefit of the doubt there. You would, yep. Pulling Jack Grealish's shirt clearly. Silly foul by Dumfries. He could have easily caught up with Jack Grealish. He didn't have to. He didn't have to foul him like that. I don't know if they have good penalty takers or not, Vedant, but I think it won't matter, dude, because somebody's going to lose their nerve no matter what. I want Inter to win, so do I. At least there isn't going to be a goal, be any goal scored in the first half. Doesn't look like it, or otherwise Man City has the trouble. Let's hope not. Cross comes in by Foden. Oof. Goes quite far back out. Rodri tries to cross it back in. Ricochets of Martinez and Rodri for a goal kick. Great. Jack Grealish is Sasta Neymar. You need to be 100% fit to compete with someone like Djokovic, especially when you had to fight so much to get back with that second set win, man. Then to be compromised, the third set he just threw away completely. You could make out he wasn't moving, he wasn't even running for the ball. He just played to play, basically. So they have got the PL and FA Cup to Istanbul. It would be a joke if they lose this match. I hope you're eating those Oreos, Vedant. Come on, Pep. Show some moves, dance moves. With his hands, right? Especially. Onana, man. Just playing from the back against City it's not a good idea, man. It's a frightening idea. Onana slept as well. PL is way easier than CL. I don't know about that, Z4 Dark. I don't know about that. Been pretty competitive. This season it's been pretty competitive top to bottom, man. To be fair. But can he win Wimbledon? I am confident. Can Djokovic win Wimbledon? No, man. You'd have to say he's the favorite, no? PL is a potato league for Man City. I disagree, Z4 Dark. As a United fan, I disagree heavily. 93% of the league, Arsenal were leading, dude. They bottled it. It should have been their league, to be fair. But fair enough, man. That's your opinion. That's all. That's all good. I don't know if it's a potato league, dude. I think the last 3 seasons have been super competitive. I know it might have been one winner, but I mean, even if you look at the relegation battle this season, it was immense, dude. From 13th to 20th, the difference was like less than 10 points for the majority of the season. Like, I think till game week 32. And then, the bottom three started really fizzling out. Shot goes over. So I don't know about that, man. But I see what you're saying. If that's how you think, that's fair enough. Materazzi is there. Lucio is there. Ooh. The Interstars have come out to watch the game today. God, Materazzi. Controversial as it may sound, he deserved the headbutt. If what he said is true, then he deserved that. That's mad. Can't be there talking about people's families like that in a football match. Potato League was a bit harsh, but they dominate Premier League. Z4 Dark again, man. I see what you're saying. Like if you look at it as for what it is, which is Man City have won the last three, then yes, I do agree. But if you look at it like, for example, this year, 93% of the league was led by Arsenal. They still managed to bottle it. They had 8-point lead with 7 game weeks left. Then City won by 1 point. City won by a goal difference 1 year. I mean, I see what you're saying, man. It's like if you look at it from the outside looking in, right? Man City just won the league, which is fair, because that is what they have done. But domination. I suppose at the end, if you count only winning, then I suppose you could say that. But see, man, at the end of the day, winning is the thing that matters when it comes to the league. But I would say it was the last 3-4 have been quite competitive, one way or the other. But City has obviously, by the way, it's half time, guys. City have won 3 in a row, though, so fair enough. FIFA 9 was the best football game. FIFA 9 was fun. Have you ever played Football Manager? I have not, Ignatius, actually. I have not. PL is a potato league, just like potatoes go with any West any football fan around who can enjoy PL. That's a nice way of putting it, Vedan. I think this year there's going to be a lot of competition in the Premier League, man. I think Newcastle. I don't know how Newcastle are going to perform this year, man. I think they might struggle this year. Are they going to have to get enough quality signings to sustain being in the Champions League and in the other cups? Will Arsenal be able to do the same? At least Manchester United, even though we have relied on the same players for the whole season, at least we can kind of do it, but we do need reinforcements, obviously. But Newcastle have not done it. Arsenal have not really done it. It's going to be quite an eye-opening season for Newcastle in particular. Football Manager is kind of boring. It can be kind of boring. Z4 Dark, a lot of people like the strategy behind it, though. I've never really got into it, so I can't really say personally how I feel. Not my cup of tea, but a lot of people enjoy it. Oh, it's like we're on the same page, Z4 Dark. You with the Miami thing, and now me not reading your comments and then saying exactly what you said. It's like we're on the same page. Prime El Clasico had more hype than the CL fan. Probably, dude. It's not exactly, I guess, a lot of people expected Napoli to make this final, didn't they? But then they just absolutely capitulated against AC Milan. Then we thought AC Milan is going to go to the finals. AC Milan lost to Inter Milan, so maybe the rightful two have made it, dude, I guess, in a way. Because Inter wasn't supposed to be here, but they are here. They won fair and square all the games, so while it might not be the most interesting fan-wise, I think the most deserving teams made it in the end. So for football purists, we'll enjoy it. I think a lot of people are quite indifferent to this year's Champions League, though. I believe you're quite right about that. I believe hype-wise, I believe there is not had the most hype. I think it mostly from Man City's end because of the whole treble thing. I think the Man City side has had a lot of hype, but I don't think overall as a Champions League final there's been a lot of hype. And controlling aspects of management too. Football management is great for me because I like strategy and controlling aspects of management. Listen, man, if you enjoy playing at Ignatius, that's fantastic. Because I know people who love that stuff, dude, and FIFA sometimes can be a very thankless job. Playing FIFA can be very thankless at times. For people who play FIFA, they'll know exactly what I mean. Connection server issues, this, that, and the other. So yeah. There's 10-15 seconds comment delay. Yeah, I've put that up there Z4 because sometimes when it flies in too fast, I can't read all of them. I put like a 5 second delay, I believe, on the comments. So you'll have to just pardon that, dude, because then I can't read it and then I can't answer them. So I just did that for my own benefit, really. So I can just make sure I read all of them as they go along. But yes, I believe there's a 5 second delay, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. It's not going to be a competitive season. Man United are winning the league easy. Yeah, you know what, Vedant? It might happen, dude. You don't know what's going to happen in this transfer window, although it's not looking good at the moment. Uh, it's possible. RCB matches has more views than this final. Yeah, that's very believable. That's very possible, Vedant. Quite a possibility. Got Harry Kane. Got Harry Kane Tots community card. Fantastic. Fantastic. I think he has a 3-star weak foot though, right? I don't know if that's the best. Bro, looking forward to UFC only 4 hours sleep. Yeah, man. Same here. Same here. Not much sleep today. Well, if Man City wins, I'm not really going to watch much of the celebration. So, in that regard, I will definitely go to sleep for maybe around 5-ish hours, depending on when this game ends. But, yeah, man. It's a good card, dude. I'm excited for tomorrow. I don't mind being a little sleep deprived as long as the action's there. And I think there's going to be action tomorrow, man. So it's going to be fun. I play with my life, about to complete Uncharted 3. What a game. Uncharted series is fantastic. Uncharted series, Last of Us series, Days Gone. Days Gone's a good game as well. Us, bro, us. RCB fan, yeah, congratulations, dude. A lot of people are very sad. RCB has the most fans and the least trophies. Hey, listen, man. It doesn't matter, dude. It doesn't matter. You support the club you support. It's not always about trophies. It's about a style of play. It is about maybe players in that team that made you watch cricket more than you normally would have. A lot of people go for the trophies, dude, and a lot of people support teams that don't win much. It really depends on what you like about watching, what do you like watching your team for. To me, I feel RCB, while they bottle a lot of important games, I find them to be quite an entertaining team on an average basis. Like they can either have really good innings or they can completely crumble. But either way, it's a kind of entertainment, whether it's for the RCB fan or it's for the neutral fan or it's for the opposition fan. I do think RCB always plays the game that way, though. In fairness to RCB, they might not have a lot to show for it, but I always feel that they approach the IPL that way every season to try and be heavily entertaining to the fans, especially at the Chinnaswamy. So I'm okay with that, dude. I don't know how everyone else feels, but I'm okay with that. Yeah, Vedant's also a RCB fan. Can India win the WTC? In my opinion, we are losing. Listen, man, we got to last one more day. It's possible. I wouldn't really. Almost. Uncharted is the best. I liked it even more than God of War. Ooh, that's interesting. Uncharted 4 is the best of the whole series. Ooh, that's a hot take, Z4. That's a hot take. Better than God of War. Ooh, interesting. I definitely have to think about that. Most fans, Chinnaswamy was turned yellow. Yeah, Danish, but I mean, yeah, please. As an entity, what I mean to say, Danish, is that they provide entertaining cricket. And cricket is not necessarily the most entertaining game in general. So, they provide that entertainment always, one way or the other. City have got PL and FA Cup to Istanbul would be a joke if they lose this match. It would be. I feel like cricket is overrated anyway. That's fair enough, Z4. I think that's true in many ways. I also think it's the sport that had the most opportunity, infrastructure, audience, sponsors, money, financing, refinancing. So you can see why it's a head and shoulders above any other sport we have in the country, because they've started a lot before a lot of these sports in our country, and they started popularizing it more, ingraining it more into the culture, having more facilities for it around the country. So you can see why it's head and shoulders. Yes, it's a bit overrated in the sense of it's not really the one of the most watched sports in the world, but in this country, it's a crazy thing. 280 runs, 7 wickets, possible. I think it's possible, dude. I don't think it's necessary that they will be lose. Danish. Thoughts on Maradona? The only oh, you know what? That's wrong. He's not the only one. That's not true. We have George Best, one of the very few true rock stars of football, real rock stars, dude. That man lived a rock star life, kind of like George Best. That's what I think. He was a rock star way before this Messi, Ronaldo, whatever, the 2004 Brazilian team, whatever. There are many players, many ways. I think he's one of the first rock stars of football. That's what I'd say. Even I think George Best was probably the first one that I can think of. I think he played also a little before Maradona. But yes, one of the very few true rock stars of football. Absolute delight. Obviously, I wasn't alive to watch him, but delightful to even watch the highlights. So I can't imagine what it would be like to watch him in real life. Cricket is boring, fair enough. Hanging with my normies, Newcastle fan. If you can't make out by the badge, big up, brother. Just seeing the Champions League is getting me excited for next season. You better get excited hanging out with my normies. You better get excited. Why not? It's not. Maradona was a cheater. Did you know that? Yeah, of course, the hand of God goal against England, which knocked them out. Yes, quite aware. But I guess what I'm trying to say is E4 Dark is if there's a lot of players that cheated too. I mean, Materazzi got away with murder when it came to what he did with Zidane, because footballers do the refereeing organizations don't care about that. But actually, it would be like a code of conduct rule in many sports broken. You know what he said to Zidane, but not back then, obviously. So like a lot of people get away with that stuff. Z4 Dark, unfortunately, there was not a lot of video evidence at the time. Then the hand of God goal shouldn't have lost either. He was racist and used to disrespect his opponents. Listen, man, some people would say that's kind of what a rock star is. Z4 Dark. I'm not going to. I don't condone his behavior, but the drug addiction, the lifestyle, the larger than life persona, he was very rock star like. And when I mean rock star, like I obviously mean outside of football activities. That's why that's why I use the term rock star. There are a lot of players that I love today that are very openly racist, dude, and people give them a pass because he's one of their favorite players, or they didn't racially abuse their team's players, so he's okay in their books. I don't let it go. I just look at it from a footballing perspective. Yeah, the hand of God goal thing happened, but to me, I think he was just really one of the rock stars. I would say, to just sum it up simple. Are you gonna watch the India vs Pakistan match, football match? I don't know about that, Vedant. Don't know if I can watch that, dude. If I'm being honest with you. Will Pep now overthink? Well, he bought in Foden, so maybe not yet, Lavanya. Probably as the game comes closer to the halfway point now of the second half, maybe so. Not at the moment. Yeah. Z4 Dark, he was talented indeed. So accurate on Maradona. I think I just summed it up, Lavanya. I wouldn't say it's accurate. I would just say I summed it up. I obviously don't know everything that is to know about him, but just like any troubled sports person, he's obviously screwed up a lot. So I know another Argentine took the. What's the update on Greenwood? Does Ten Hag want him alone? And so Ten Hag wants him apparently, has him in his plans, but it's up to the Glazers, which is the PR machine of our club, which means they will not want a Greenwood. What I personally want is Greenwood to go on a loan, rebuild some of his, a lot of fans won't want him. Is the truth, Vedant? A lot of fans won't want him at the moment. It's a very sensitive issue for what he has been brought up on. Or I shouldn't, even though there's no charges, I would say that he has definitely disappointed a lot of people in general based on what he did. Let's put it on. I'll do it. It's okay. Sorry. Panchayat, you're welcome, buddy. Welcome. What was I saying? Lost my train of thought. Sorry, someone asked me a question. Um, yeah, so I don't know, man. I would like him to go on loan, honestly. Try to rebuild, see if he can get back into the good graces. I don't think he should start straight away for Manchester United. I think the opposition fans will give him a tough time. I think our own fans will give him a tough time, and I think the media will give him a tough time. So instead of doing all that, I think he should just try and get some momentum on his side, and I think he should go on loan for one season, maybe even for 6 months. See what happens. Some South Korean fans just shouted Diego and he apologized with a smile, kissing away, then pulled his eyes to his side, a clearly racist gesture. All of us saw it, are stunned. Yeah, he wasn't. He was probably high while playing too, wasn't he? Probably. Maradona was also spotted smoking a large cigar during the match, even though stadiums are non-smoking. Listen, dude, there was there's some guy. Oh wait, they did that. They did that stuff for Mauricio Sarri as well, dude. Where they made a smoking section in a non-smoking area in the stadium dressing rooms. They did that same shit every week for Mauricio Sarri, or in Champions League stadiums for Mauricio Sarri, or places that had a non-smoking thing. They did the same thing for Mauricio Sarri as well. So he's not the first person that's been done for, dude. Quite honestly, I'm sure there's been a lot of players and coaches. I don't know who though. To be fair, Zlatan smoked a cigar. Huh? It's normal, bro. We have to support Indian football. You have to watch it, Vedant. I'll be honest with you. I don't really know what my plans are. If I'm free, I'll give it a go, dude. I don't know if I'm gonna enjoy it or not, but I'll give it a go. I'm very unfamiliar with Indian football that way, dude. I don't even watch the ISL mostly because, you know, I preferred it when it was the I League and it was just about the football. But it's not anymore, unfortunately. So I kind of stopped watching it. Big dad was. I mean, I wouldn't say we were fans, but my dad used to watch the ISL a lot. Big FC Goa supporter. My dad watches the FC Goa matches. He's gone to a couple actually, with his friends, not with me. Second half started, but he's gone. In a non-smoking venue, which is considered illegal. Yeah, well, everybody bends the rules, Z4. You know how it is. Brother, thoughts on our new sponsorship? I'm glad we're finally getting rid of Fun 88, the last piece of Mike Ashley tyranny. Uh, Listen, quite honestly, hanging with my normies, I don't know who your new sponsors, man. I'm just gonna give it a check, and I will definitely answer that question. Just give me a second. Fun 88 was anyway a gambling thing, right? Weren't they supposed to get rid of all the gambling ones by the end of this year anyway? So congratulations, but I mean, I see. I don't. I'm just if it's part of Mike Ashley's choices, then I'm very happy for you. But Newcastle United home kit has been released with a brand new sponsor and simplified look. Okay, let's have a look, shall we? Let's have a look. Newcastle home kits dropped ahead of the two armies' first Champions League campaign after 2 decades. The Premier League kits are dropping between now and August. Newcastle, always one of the more intriguing prospects. Look forward to this summer. Blah blah blah. Can I have a picture, please? That would be nice. Castore. Ooh, you know what? That looks nice, dude. Castore, it looks nice. It. Oh, sorry, that wasn't Castore. It is Sella. I hope I'm reading that right. You know what, dude? I like that. I like that. I don't know what that company is. Let me go have a look at what that company is. Um, Before I comment on that as well. Saudi-based firm apparently. Interesting. Could they also be our new sponsors? Wink, wink. Um, is owned by the public investment fund who also owns Newcastle. Oh, sorry, we are Qatar. I keep forgetting. Okay, so it's by the same owners. Interesting. With Salah, Saudi Arabians Events and Experiences Organization. Nice, 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 nice. You know what? I like it, dude. I like how clean it looks. Definitely looks better than the fun 88 hanging with my homies. Fair enough, but it's a foul on DeMarco here. Everybody just losing my. Oh, DeMarco. Come on, dude. That's embarrassing. Let's stream everyone. Yes, Ola Huber on 21 June. Boom. India was at Namakar. Oh boy. Oh, the game's about to get. The game's getting scrappy now, guys. The game's getting scrappy now. Here we go. This is when the game. This is when it's going to be now. And we're going to enjoy this now. I think the scrappiness is what we need, but scrappiness is super necessary. Long ball. Kanji clears it out. Doesn't want anything to do with Jacko. India Pakistan 7:30 Indian Standard Time, June 21st. June 21st. Interesting. Very interesting. DeMarco tries to go long. Kanji clears it again. Brother, what's your opinion on the new Spurs manager? I think he plays some nice football, but I think Levy will ruin that. It's inevitable. I hope you heard what I said about the Seller sponsor. Dude, it looks nice and clean. I like the Castore on the side too. Saudi Arabian Events Organization owned by the PIF. 25 mil. Good deal, dude. Good deal. Little more money in the kitty for Newcastle. Not that they need more at this point of time, at least. But yes, more nonetheless. Like it looks sleek. It looks nice. I show speed is live from the stadium. Oh God, what is up with that guy, man? Like seriously, just came for the FA Cup match and he was a jinx. Oh, Nana, what is that? Bro, why are they playing from the back, man? This is so stupid. This is like gambling. This is like gambling with someone else's money who will shiv you if you lose it. Oh no, this is so unnecessary, man. My opinion on Ange Postecoglou, who the Celtic manager who won a treble, um, plays attacking football. For one of six managers to win the treble in Scottish League. It's always good history to have that, I suppose. Although Celtic and Rangers do dominate Scottish League, to be fair. Gundogan almost got dispossessed horribly there. Then Chalanoglu literally bulldozed Gundogan. Very bad foul. I think, but Levy will ruin it. That it's inevitable. I think hanging with my homies. The truth of the matter is, I think if Postecoglou is a bit like Pochettino back in the day, he just gets cheap talent. You know, like how he got Dele Alli, from Melton Keynes, Dons or whatever. He might just have good recruitment and he might not need the kind of money Daniel Levy wants. Although Daniel Levy is saying that we're going to have a reliance on the players we have, and the youth academy, because someone asked him, "Don't you think you have all the previous coaches have complained that you have not spent money?" And he's like, "It's not that we haven't spent money; it's that we thought the players we bought didn't live up to their potential," which is nice way of blaming all the managers, even though you're the one with the strings. Or DeMarco Martinez, great tackle by Gundogan. Um, I think he might do. I think he might get Europa League football for them, man. He might get Europa League football for them. I think he'll do well this season. I think he will do well this season. But that being said, I don't know how long he's going to last as a Spurs manager, man. Especially if Harry Kane somehow does leave. Kane, the next best player, 31 years old already. It's going to be tough, dude. Ange probably should have stayed at Celtic. He probably should have, Ignatius. He probably should have had one more year there. See if there's any openings, maybe with a better team, possibly. Without sounding too disrespectful to Spurs. Because you know you only have one go at the Premier League, man. If you do badly, you gotta go spend 4 or 5 years elsewhere before you become attractive, right? Because he has no CV in the Premier League like a Lampard or like a Allardyce. This is his first job. So his first job doesn't go well, could be a big problem. There's always that. I think we really need to brand out with our revenue, and I can't lie. Seller looks good on the kit. Thank you, brother, for your thoughts. You're the man. No problem hanging with my normies. I think rivalry aside, you should be able to, you know. It's not like I'm going to wear the Newcastle shirt, dude. I will only wear a United shirt if I ever wear one, you know. At least in football. In other sports, I collect jerseys, so it's fun for me. But it's nice to say, if it looks nice, it looks nice, dude. It is what it is. I don't have, as long as I don't have to wear it, I don't mind giving a compliment. That's the best way I'll put it. Stones open there. Oh my god, what is Inter Milan doing? Grealish with tons of space, loops it in. I mean, he doesn't even pass the first man. Lazy cross with Jack Grealish over there. John Stones trying to buy a dive. Oh my god, it's getting super scrappy, super scrappy. Pep applauding the referee. He's basically asking for a yellow card now. Um, yeah, that's my thoughts on it. Hanging with my normies. I think it is nice. It's a nice clean kit. That Fun 88 was part of the gambling thing, so it makes sense to me. But now that they have to kind of, I believe they have to stop it this year, right? So they got to get a new one. The smartest thing to do initially is use your own money, use your own companies, put the money in, get a deal, sponsorship for the kit. You never know, man. If Newcastle is successful 3, 4, 5 years, they could have a nice little Adidas thing going on from a Nike thing, maybe a Puma thing. Little more money in the tank. Shot from distance, quite wasteful. DeMarco does come back to retain it. So yeah, I think it's a good start. I think it's a good start. You get a couple more seasons Champions League. You get better sponsors hanging with my normies. Best case scenario, man. Best case scenario. Nice little attack there by Inter Milan, putting some pressure on Manchester City now. I think they're starting to feel it a little bit. Just joined. Hope Inter win this. Hey Shanks, GGMU, buddy. Um, yes, hope Inter wins this is also true. I have 9 Real Madrid jerseys. It's an addiction. Listen, man, collecting jerseys can be that way, you know, especially but the authentic ones are a little expensive. Z4 Duck. So I don't collect them as much as I used to. But I have a few NFL jerseys, a couple of NBA ones. I have nice little UFC fan shirt. Got a United hoodie because you know Glazers out. I can't really buy anything. However, if we get new owners, I hopefully will get a Manchester United jersey this time. Looking forward to it. Trampoline toes is coming on. Trampolino is coming on. Simone Inzaghi is beating the crap out of his back. I mean, let's just call it some kind of massage. Edin Dzeko off. Trampoline toes on. Good lord. Good lord. I would have kept on Dzeko. Actually, you know what? You gotta bring him on sometime. You can't bring him on with 10 minutes left. Lukaku's on, boys. Lukaku's on. I have 5 of United, once a Red Devil, always a Devil. That's true, dude. Fair enough. Forza Inter. I have the blue Man U jersey. It looks fire. The Z4 Dark, you're talking about the AIG one, the one in which we won the Champions League in, the Ronaldo one? AIG. That's a nice one, you know. I think I used to have like a knockoff one when I was back then. I don't know what happened to it though. I do remember having it in blue though. That was a nice one, man. I like that jersey actually. I like that one with the AIG on it. Although not necessarily. I mean, it was a really basic logo, but you know, can't really miss it when it's that big. Sharp and Adidas. Oh yeah, those the retro one, the sharp one. Yes, I'm talking about when I've been watching football. Shanks is what I mean. Yeah, the Ronaldo one. Yep. I know. You're talking about the 2008 AIG one. Oh, that was a nice one, man. Although, you know, I think if I was to buy one new one now, I think I would buy a red one for obvious reasons. Uh, that black hoodie is killing me, man. You should ask Shanks, ask anyone in the chat. Yeah, I'm sitting here in Goa Z4 and I'm wearing a hoodie in the summer. And I'm just melting inside, like melting. But it's the only United thing I have, and I refuse to put money in the Glazers' pockets anymore. I'm really hoping they sell it, dude. I don't think I can wear that jersey for one more season, man. I'm gonna die. Sorry, wear the hoodie. I'm gonna die, dude. Hot, hot. Hot this year. Oh no! Edison doesn't come through. Lautaro Martinez. Oh my god, what did Akanji just do? I always knew Akanji was the weak link in the defense, although people will have you believe that it's Ake. Oh my god, what did Edison and Akanji? Both mistakes, bro. Both of them made that mistake. The Edison's blaming Akanji, but I'm not having any of that. Oh no, it is a card. It is a card. It's definitely a card that time. That was bad foul. It was definitely a card that time. Oh, Martinez should have done better, man. Barella with the yellow card. Martinez should have pulled it back for Lukaku or something. For the 2006 World Cup France jersey was Jadon. Nice. OMG, it was close. Imagine they lose. Imagine if they lose that way. That would have been brilliant. No, you know what, dude? I blame Akanji. Akanji pointed after he'd left it, man. Ooh, it just went under his arm, dude. It just went under his arm. It hit the underneath of his arm. Oh. I mean, I think he should have pulled it back, dude. Oh my god, look at Pep. Look at Pep. Ooh. I don't know why he didn't pass it to Lukaku, man. That's mad. That's criminal by Lautaro Martinez. Bro, it's a crime to wear a t-shirt and got this when you're talking about hoodie. Listen, Shanks. It's the only thing I got, dude. And I ain't putting money in those donkeys' pockets, dude. That's it. It's not like the movies. No one walks shirtless having abs. Listen, I mean, I could wear a banyan, a vest. I could have worn a t-shirt. Unfortunately, it's the only thing I have. Which means I have to wear a hoodie for all United games. True suffering for your team. True suffering. If you're an Indian and you wear a hoodie indoors. It's dead heat. Oh, another mistake almost there by Man City. Oh, Martinez should have followed through with that run just in case. You never know. That would have been another nice move. The forwards gotta look sharp, man. They gotta anticipate a possible mistake. That's two now made by the defense. Both been shored up quickly, but still, you never know, man. If you follow through with that run and it falls in his path. Talking about Inter Milan having a chance on goal, maybe. John Stones in this DM role. It's not working today, is it? Not as well as it was the other games. I'm saying because of the humidity at this time of year, new monsoon, it's hell. Yep, it is hell. That's true. Even though I wasn't born in '94, I bought the retro Newcastle '94 T-shirt because I love Philippe Albert. Philip Albert, from the clips I watched, he was a monster centre back for us. Nice, dude. Listen, man. Hanging with my normies, to be fair, you have more readily access to these jerseys than we do, dude. Here we gotta, if we have to import, we gotta pay crazy amounts, dude, to get a hand on these jerseys. You got to play the import as well. So you got the great thing for you guys is you have access to all this stuff, dude. We don't necessarily have access to it, or we have to pay crazy amounts of money for it. So it's a bit of a disadvantage. But all my friends who've gone to England, they've gone and they've shopped at the superstores and all that stuff, the mega stores or whatever it's called, and they've come back with merch they wanted instead of hoping merch becomes available from here in India. So yeah, man. Listen, if you can get retro jerseys, that's great, dude. Fantastic. I can't even go out in the afternoon. My skin fries, bro. It's pretty hot in Goa, dude. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty hot. Towards the end, just before it starts raining in Goa, it becomes it's pretty rough, dude. Ooh, nice header there. Nice header there. Was that a Serbi? It was by a Serbi. Great move there. Great reading of the play. What happened? Phil Foden's calling for a foul. He wasn't even touched, dude. Embarrassing. Oh man, I'll tell you what, Inter's passing's not great, is it? I mean, Inter's passing's looking. Cross it in. There's four players in the box. What the hell is Inter Milan doing, man? I mean, if you're gonna take forever to cross, everyone's gonna mark your players, aren't they? Barella whips across. I mean, the cross doesn't even pass the first guy. DeMarco's in behind. Ake heads the ball out of danger and then clears it. And it stays in bound. Well done by Nathan Ake, but goes. Oh my god, Inter Milan's passing is horrendous. Inter Milan's passing is horrendous, man. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Bastoni with the deflection and hits the side netting of the goal. Horrendous, horrendous passing by Inter Milan. I don't know what they think they're playing with. But seriously. The Vodafone sponsorships of United were the best we had for United. Do you think so? I don't know. I like the Aeon ones too, dude. It wasn't too crazy. The Aeon ones were all right. They weren't great or anything, but they were all right. I definitely don't like this new one, the Steam Viewer thing. And now the new logo looks even worse. New logo looks even worse. Cross comes in by Grealish. Foul there for Inter Milan. Bastoni and Stones are having a great time over here. He said something about eat your pasta or some shit, right? He said something about eating. Ah, John Stones. I just stay in Goa and I work in Chicago. So my family lives in Goa and I work in Chicago. So I buy all my stuff in Chicago and it's a lot cheaper than here. That's awesome, dude. You're here for holidays, Z4 Dark. Okay, that's cool, man. You're working in Chicago. What do you do, Z4? Do follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Do stay in touch. And do you go watch the Cubs, the Blackhawks, or the Bears? Since you're there, do you go to Wrigley Field? It's Wrigley Field, right? God, I hope I'm saying that right. Beckham Keane, Rudan Nisroy, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Giggs, Scholes, what time it was. We got Maguire and McTominay. It's great. We got crap players and we got a crap looking sponsor as well. It's like an old saying goes, when it rains, it pours. I'm on leave. Technically, I don't work. Oh, you mean you don't, what do you mean technically? I'm sorry. You'll have to explain that one, Z4. You're on leave, but you're going to go back to work. Oh, you mean you don't work at the moment? You're on leave. You're on holiday. Okay, got it. Z4, what's your name, buddy? I know a lot of people in the area. I used to Yeah, I used to know a lot of people in the area. I mean, I don't know where they are now, but I used to know a lot of people in the area. It's not in my account. It's my nephew. He has YT Premium, so I just use his. Hey man, don't forget to subscribe on your real account, though, Z4. I mean, I have a business. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Makes sense. You're on leave. Got it. Just taking a break from work. I mean, break from running the business. Cool. Have you gone and watched any NFL, MLB, any of those games, man, while you were in Chicago? Oh, I'd love to go, dude. Want to see the giant bean. Want to try deep dish. Although I know people say it's overrated. I don't care, man. I just want to go and eat. Couldn't be bothered. Just want to go and eat some. Cross comes in. I mean, listen, man. Can I say something? The passing, the crossing, everything's become a lot sloppy in the second half from both teams. I don't know if the nerves are getting the better of them, but it's becoming sloppy. I've watched some. Have you gone live? That's awesome. Oh no. City are through. Cut back. Goes to nobody. Goal. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Well, guess what? Inter Milan is going to have to play now. They don't have a choice. Oh no. That's horrible. Oh, he just placed it too, man. He didn't even shoot it. Just opened his foot and he just hit it straight. I mean, it goes literally around two players. Look at them. They're standing perfectly in line of each other. That's insane accuracy, man. It literally goes just around both the players. First of all, I don't know why Chalanoglu is standing behind him. He should stand next to him so he could have blocked the path. Standing right behind someone makes no sense to me. And he's blocking. I hope they all get injured. Well, it's going to be a long 22 minutes now. Oh my god, Rodri's going to get a statue for scoring this goal, isn't he? There we go. Updated the scoreline. I won't be able to bear these men winning a treble. Oh. Guys, give me a second. I'm just going to get some water. Terrible treble. Give me a second, guys. I'll be back. Just gonna have to pick it up, man. Just gonna have to pick it up. Z4, do me a favor, bud. Tell me your name and do follow me on Instagram, dude. We'll keep and stay in touch when you go back or whatever. And follow me on your actual YouTube or whatever. Oh my god, did I just miss that? Oh wow. I just missed that, didn't I? What? Oh my god, why did he go looping? Why didn't he just go direct? Tax a lot in India. I drive an Audi Q3 in Chicago and it cost me around $34,000. When I bought it, the dollar rate was 75 at the time, so it's now 25 lakhs. Bro, and don't forget you got a Audi Q3 cost 50. Yeah, exactly. I was just gonna say it's double the whatever you call it. Import. 100% on the import price. So yes, it's quite literally double the price here. Yeah. Hopefully, do you plan on staying there permanently, Z4? Z4, do give me your name and like I said, man, follow me on your actual YouTube and Instagram. We'll stay in touch. Do give me your name though, so I remember. Yeah, but it is double the price, man. That is true. You must crucial 5 seconds. I know Vedan. I saw the replay just now. Although I'm not really sure why he went looping. I wish he went direct, but oh no, Walker's coming on. Terrible, terrible. My name's Kabir. Okay, cool. Can't wait for Lukaku to give an interview. Nah, man. Hard pass, dude. Hard pass. I don't want to hear anything about this game. I'm shutting it off and going to sleep and watching UFC tomorrow. Whatever happens here. Can't be bothered. Nathan, no, should I cry? Why? I just read what you said, dude. I'll follow you after this match. Cool, dude. Definitely and definitely do subscribe through your other YouTube, dude. You won't get notifications. YouTube doesn't have the best notifications. Oh, Lukaku's through. Trampoline toes. Oh, oh God. Can you imagine me celebrating a Lukaku goal? This is what's my life come down to. Rigged game, City play with 12 players. I don't have Twitter done. That's fine, dude. You can follow me on Instagram and just. The thing is, I share it on all platforms because YouTube doesn't push it out, dude. Quite honestly. That's the real problem. Twitter is the best because for some reason you get notifications a lot more better than Instagram and YouTube. Definitely better than YouTube. YouTube's the worst. Oh, overlapping run there. Rodri pushes Bastoni down. Oh, wow. Not a foul. Nathan, let's laugh at the Buffalo. Kabir has the skeleton things. He didn't realize who Trampoline Toes was until just now. New to the channel, guys. But yes, out here we call him Trampoline Toes. I just hope they lose somehow. Man, why weren't Inter playing like this the whole game, man? This is what I don't like about players playing Man City, Barcelona, Bayern. Why, like if they have this in the tank, play like this, man. Don't play like this when you're losing because it can slide even further. You can slide even further down. Like it just baffles me how people just wake up and go, okay, now we're gonna play seriously, man. We're losing. Like, bro, play better. When you were 0-0, you could have got a goal. You got two good chances now, man. After the goal, like they took one half to score, have two shots on target. They took 20 minutes to score two, have two shots. They took within 5 minutes, two shots on target. Like, just frustrating. Oh, here we go. Walker's coming on. Oh no, yeah. It's going to be a problem. It's going to be a real problem now. I'll tell you what. If Bastoni can't run around Rodri and Akanji, he's not going to be running around Kyle Walker. I guarantee you. In the striker. I hope he bullies the hell out of them, Kabir. I'll be honest with you. Bastoni is coming up for Robin Goosens. Goosens. I think they're going to a back four now, aren't they? Oh, Dumfries is coming off. Oh, that's interesting. Dumfries four. Your name, sir? Bellanova. Lukaku. I hate Lukaku. I don't hate him. I just am happy he doesn't play for my team anymore. Let's just put it that way. Cross comes in. Cleared out by Matteo Damian. Damn, we have some United players in the team, man. Got Damian as well. It would have been nice. Would have been happy for Damian if they won. Salu bhai. Raul Bellanova on for Denzel Dumfries. Raul Bellanova. No, City are just gonna play around now. Man, if they score one more goal, it's done. We're done. Not we are done, sorry. This game's done. What a goal, man. I think this is like the third time Rodri has scored a goal like this. Where, there is no difference and they win. Oh, no. Goal. Oh, save by Onana. Save by Andre Onana. Janukal Djokovic, Watchalong karoge? Dude, I can't, man. I'm doing this now till 3 and then at 7 till 11 I'm going to be doing UFC and there's a electricity shutdown as well tomorrow. I don't even know if I'll have electricity during the time. I'll definitely watch it, but I don't know if I can do a watch long. It depends on the electricity, really. They've told us yesterday that the electricity we're not going to have. I'm very luckily going to be able to do my UFC stream. Otherwise, I'd have to cancel that even actually. Save Griner. Why you hate him so much? I don't hate him, dude. I'm just happy. Like I said, I'm just happy he doesn't play for my team, dude. I actually don't mind him at all. I just think he spoke a lot and he couldn't back it up. And that's it, really. Nothing more, nothing less. Change your profile, Salman. You killed a black. The wrong animal. Yeah, that's not the first time someone has told him that to do that, Kabir. Not the first time someone's told him to do that. Great defensive work there by Matteo Damian. But Inter's got a pass better, man. I was talking about Djokovic. Oh, no, there's nothing to cry about. Nothing to cry about. I was hoping that Alcaraz game was more fun, though. Fortunately, it only lasted really 2 sets. I mean, he totally faded and gave the third set away because of his injury. And then the fourth set, he tried to mount a comeback, but didn't make any sense by the time the fourth set, midway through fourth set. It's a good game. The first 2 sets were awesome. He has a good chance. Casper Ruud. Cross comes in. Oh, come on, Inter. Inter, just cross the ball and don't do anything stupid. Cross the ball. Oh my god, are you serious? Man's crossing the ball waist high. Barella, you're shit. People want you in their team. Oh my god, he's crossing the ball at thigh height. Thigh height, dude. Who crosses the ball at thigh height? Oh, disgusting. My sister lives in Goa. She has a fortune and pay 20 lakhs in tax. Modi doesn't know how to do anything other than raise tax and says Indian economy is growing. No comments, Kabir. But let's just say you're not wrong. You also said we'll be a superpower by 2020. That's also not happened. That isn't going to happen with the number of people in our country that live below poverty line. It cannot mathematically happen. Oh, Haaland, Foden. What is Inter Milan doing? Man, they want to play at the back with 10 minutes left in the game and they're 1-0 down. They want to play from the back. This is sad, man. This is sad. Trying to play from the back with 10 minutes left, dude. There ain't no time for this shit. Sad life, bro. This is sad life. Talking about spending 24 lakhs and getting an Audi, and you have to spend 20 lakhs here and get a Fortuner. Yeah, it is a sad life. That's why there are so many Benzes and Audis abroad in ratio compared to here, because here we don't have, you have to pay double the price because of the imports, 100% import. It's mad. Can you imagine what costs 24 lakhs is? Ooh, his whole shirt's come off. What's going on there? Whoa. John Stones' shirt is come off. That's mad. I don't know what happened there, but that looked brutal. His whole side of his shirt's gone. Come on, show us the replay. What happened? How did he get this shirt? How did his shirt get removed? Okay, okay. I don't. Okay, we didn't need to see a zoomed in version of John Stones shaving his chest. But thank you. Thank you for that. Unnecessary. Stones being subbed off now. Unbelievable. They're taking the piss, dude. They're taking the piss over here. Does that mean Akanji moves to the middle? Hey, you know what? Akanji to the middle might actually be a good thing for Inter. Toyota makes 40k profit in the fortune Indian government's made 18 lakhs profit. Yay. Government. Inter's actually had more attempts than Man City. If you can actually believe that. Doesn't look like it. They actually had 3 more attempts. Oh my god, look how far away from the pitch is the assistant stadium. That's mad. It's like a whole 40 feet away from the from the line. Kabir, does your sister also have like a business in Goa? Anything like local, like anything that I might be aware of, a restaurant or something? Inter has better history, but yeah, I mean Nottingham Forest has better history, dude. If we're gonna do it like that, and Lukaku with a yellow card. Oh my god, just came on, just came on. Papa's bunny. Mkhitaryan's coming on for Shalanoglu. And who's the other person? Matteo Damian's going off for Matteo Damian. I don't know who Damian's come off for. They're not showing who the other person. D'Ambrosio? Was it D'Ambrosio? Yeah, D'Ambrosio. Kaka. Is that Demarco header going to be the point where everyone realizes things could have been better? Serbi giving Haaland a hug. Come here, broski. Cross comes in, straight to Onana. Oh my god, that almost turned out to be a blunder of a pass. She just wakes up at 11, parties with her friends, does shopping, and then sleeps. Don't really know what to say about that, Kabir, so I'll just do a little of this. If that's okay with you. Some people will say that's a fantastic life. Some people will disagree. So I think. Oh, that's what you meant by Papa's money. Oh, apologies, dude. I didn't understand until you said that. You're going to sleep? Tell mom 7 tomorrow. Yeah. Good night. Oh, that's what you meant by Papa's money. Sorry, dude. I thought you were talking about Man City for some reason. Uh, clocked out there for a bit, realizing that they are 5 minutes away from treble. Depressing to even say. I ain't watching the celebration, guys. So if this game lasts for 4 minutes, it's 4 minutes and I'm done. I'd like to let you know in advance that I'm not planning on sticking around for the celebrations. You already know. I know, but I've committed to 86 minutes, Kabir. I might as well commit to 4 more. You know what I mean? Stranger things have happened, to be fair. It would be really nice if it happened now. Yes, throw in. Quick throw in, boys. Come on. Don't waste time. Oh, what a shit pass by Mkhitaryan. There's so many United players here that I'm glad that they've gone a long time ago. Imagine they score 2 goals in extra time. Inter Milan, Vedant, Inter Milan. Hey Kabir, did you school in Goa by any chance? Like school, not college. Did you go to school here? What are you guys doing, man? Y'all don't have time for this shit. Move. Say, get a move on, man. Dude, but I can't believe Real Madrid want Barella, dude. He's not showed up today, man. Bro, if these guys don't show up in big games, playing in La Liga and stuff, there's so much pressure, dude. If you can't show up, like the passing has been terrible by Inter, by the way, guys. Can we all agree the passing's been really horrible? Header, Lukaku, Treble. Oh, oh no! Oh no! It just went out. It went out of our study Dune school. There then. Okay, cool. It's a boarding school. But y'all are from Goa, correct? Or y'all moved to Goa later on? Dune school. I've heard of that actually. Bro, that was so close, man. Oh my god, I thought the Man City play almost headed it in. Not headed in. Just I did not mean to write the skull. I got it. Got it. Let's see that again. Lukaku. Oh my god. Edison didn't know where the hell that was going at all. Oh my god, Ruben Diaz, man. Oh, that's so frustrating. Move to Goa, we're Sindhi. Cool. Move to Goa. So how long have you guys been in Goa? Has it been a while? Sorry for so many questions, dude. I just have no interest in watching this match now. I feel even more deflated than I did 3 minutes ago. I just don't understand where was this Inter Milan all this time, dude. It's so frustrating to wait till you go down and then play active football, dude. I can never understand why people do that. Lukaku, 1-on-1, Trampolini. Oh, Lukaku, man, now's not the time, dude. Now's not the time for you to be a selfish dickhead, dude. There's 1 minute left in the game, man. This is why I'm happy he's not in my team, man. He does stupid shit like this. What is this? What was the point of that, man? Like, oh my god. Oh my god, help me. Oh my god, help me. That's the most annoying thing I've seen so far in this game. What are they doing, man? My father came here when I was in. Okay, so you live here basically in Goa now. Okay, so you've been here. Oh wow, I think you have been here as long as I have. Maybe okay, maybe not as long as I have. Actually, maybe as long as I have. Kaka Costa into the game. Listen, man. He was going to do something stupid. We already knew that. How stupid was it going to be? No one could predict. Let's just leave it at that. 5 minutes, still got time. I think you've been here as long as I have been here then, Kabir. Because my family moved from Bombay here. I'm pretty sure I'm older than you, but still. I think we moved to Goa around the same time, maybe. This is disappointing. Oh, this is annoying, man. I don't know. Now I don't want to watch the game. After knowing they've come that close twice in the closing moments of the game. Now I really don't want to watch. Dude, that Lautaro Martinez one is the one that. Oh, what are they doing? Either way, Haaland and Onana, they both get a yellow. Ooh, come on, Lukaku. Can't jump, can't finish. Like, can't believe we spent money on him, dude. Come on, Lukaku, shut Nathan's mouth. No, you can. It would be nice, dude. Believe me. I may even celebrate. He's just so. Ask for yourself and same score line. Listen, man. This is some bullshit myth, Salman Khan, where they went Inter's gonna trash them and this and that, bro. None of that was happening, man. Lukaku. Oh, Kabir, when did you move to Goa, dude? I play better than Lukaku. Well, don't know what to say about that either. DiMarco, if you want to be a hero today, proper cross. Dude, any Real Madrid fan tells me they want Barella, no, I'm gonna be y'all are crazy, man. He has been shit this game. Shit. Absolute shit this game. How would you do that when you don't have time left in the game, man? Why would you do this when you have no time left in the game? This is insane to me. This is insane to me that they would play. He takes a shot from distance like that. I didn't move here. My father moved here 35 years ago. I was born here. Okay, 35 years ago. Damn, dude. Okay, you've been in Goa before I have been in Goa. I mean, I know you weren't born here then, but your family's been here before my family has. That's what I meant. Bobo plays better than that fried marshmallow. Listen, dude. I don't know what to say, man. We got Bobo on loan. Let's just put it this way: 5 mil, not 90 mil. Big difference. Terrible cross. I mean, the passing from Inter is just. I don't know what to say, man. Passing, crossing is Inter have been really wasteful, man. Some of the horrendous passing when Man City was giving them the ball just so they can give Man City the ball back. Onana, you gotta go long, bro. No, you're throwing the ball out with 1 minute left. Oh my god, Mkhitaryan lost the ball. Inter's so lazy, man. Inter's so lazy. They're so lazy in this game. Onana's coming out of his box. Goes long. I mean, man, they're saying we should buy Onana, dude. I mean, like, what are you on about, man? He's made so many mistakes this game. Buy Onana. Davide can't distribute. Distribute what, dude? Distribute a pack of cigarettes. Like, what is he distributing? I mean, this whole extra man theory is bullshit. Cross comes in. Oh, for the love of God. Oh, for the love of God. Simone Inzaghi is fuming for some reason. I don't know what's going on. Corner last chance because Bond. No one is supporting City. Why would we do that, dude? What's in it for us? Nothing. Header? Oh! Oh! So they won. You should not sell De Gea, but we should get a strong competition for. Bro, they want this guy, man. This guy who fumbled the ball so many times today trying to distribute. They want Onana. They want us to pay 40 million for David Raya, who's not even a better goalkeeper than De Gea. 40 million, dude. You know what? Inter has to blame themselves, dude. They should have turned up the heat long before the 68th minute, dude. They waited so long. They waited so long to turn up the heat, dude. And they played so much better after that. Like, you can't do that, man. You can't do that. You can't play from the back, waste time, pass around when City are pressing the way they press, man. You can't keep doing that. Lautaro Martinez with a, I mean, he could have done better, man. He should have pulled it back and passed it Lukaku. I think so. He should have. That's what he should have done. Uh, I mean, the passing and the choice, the decision making by Inter today has really, really let them down, man. I have to admit, it's let them down. They could have had a way better performance than they did today. It's it is what it is, man. Kaku's anti-football. I mean, I guess goodbye football. Disappointed, Nathan. You wore a light blue shirt, bro. This is actually green. This is actually green, buddy. I don't know. I don't think I own anything. I don't have a light blue shirt. This is green. The lighting doesn't help my case, unfortunately, but I definitely haven't watched light blue. Andre Onana cheering up Lautaro Martinez. I mean, today I feel Salman, don't do that, buddy. My channel will get flagged, please. This will be a dark day in football history. I mean, that's aqua green or turquoise. Thank you, Arnab. I didn't see read what you said. Because I was still stuck on getting a little dark, but okay. Inter did well, to be honest, but I mean, I'm gonna be honest, man. They should have pushed the pace a lot earlier. They waited too long, man. They waited too long. That's it. Simple as that. What's wrong with Barella? Shit long, dude. Arnab, I was just saying that. I don't know if you were watching. I was like, Real Madrid want Barella. I'm like, dude, he crumbled today. I mean, his passing and choice making was horrendous. Shooting in extra time from outside the box when everyone's in the box. I mean, I can't believe Real Madrid want a player. Fans wanted him, man. I couldn't believe it. Well, now they don't have to because they got Jude, but still crazy. I think Man City paid Lukaku before the match. Listen, dude, Lukaku's getting paid very well by Chelsea and everybody else who's been paying him so far. Stop time and 8 times not going well. Good point. Even today, I'm going to abuse Lukaku way bad if you don't mind. As long as my channel doesn't get flagged, buddy, have at it. Inter did well. They did well, man, but they did well only after they scored the goal, Twalumba. I don't understand. This is the same thing. Like a lot of teams against Man City have done this season. Even we to an extent did it in the FA Cup, man. After they score, we start playing better. Like why not maintain the same intensity from the beginning? This is a one-off game. You don't get a second leg. Inter could have done that. Lautaro Martinez with a dumb move. Instead of at least trying to give it to Lukaku, he tries from this crazy angle. He tries this crazy angle shot. I mean, you got to make decisions. You got to make good decisions, dude. This is a one-off game. A lot of people might never get to this point again. Lautaro Martinez is in tears, but you know what? He might never get this opportunity again, dude. And that moment where he should have at least tried and cut back to Lukaku will haunt him forever. Forever, dude. Ah, oh, this is so hard, man. This is so hard. Playing from the backseat, so Nasa will wonders with seriously, dude. That's what I was saying to Danish and Arnab. We are on point today with the Barella and the Onana talk. I mean, They did play Dzeko. They had to remove Dzeko. It's 55 minutes, dude. Dzeko was old as hell, dude. They should have probably done it in reverse. They should have played Lukaku and then played Dzeko. Oh man, I can't believe I'm on the treble. I just don't like Man City. Well, now there are only two teams in English history that won the treble, and unfortunately for me, they're both in Manchester. The front line was horrible. I mean, listen, man, Lukaku did some crap today. Let's be honest. I feel really bad for Damian. He was played a few years for us as well. It would have been nice if he got through. I'd have been very happy about it. Is what is it? Edison in the literally dying seconds makes a save. I just had to go put it back. Never been so frustrated watching a neutral game. I agree, bro. Cry. Let's cry together. Nah, dude. I'm not watching football anymore. City treble parade plans. 8K people would come to watch. Especially if Qatar can't buy United anymore. For the first time in my life, I supported a blue team, but yeah. Thanks, Tuchel, for getting that dude here. Cousins and Dumfries were 10 out of 10, man. Listen, Dumfries played well, man, but everyone else plays like crap. I mean, can I be honest with you? The passing, the Inter Milan passing was just. Kind of wish AC Milan went through now. Italians got zero trophy in three cup final. Yeah, that's true. And two for English, 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3. Seville won their thing, and then the other two trophies were English. I mean, I feel bad for the Inter players. They look shattered, but at the same time, you gotta give it your all, man. You gotta give it your all. You can't play defensive football against Man City. You can't do it for 90 minutes, man. Every team that has beaten Man City this season has not played defensive style football, man. They have not. As soon as Inter started putting going on the front foot, there was there was. Oh, this is frustrating, man. The moment Inter Milan started put their foot on the gas, they've had the best chances of the game, all after the goal was scored. This is not how you do it, man. This is not how you do it. This ain't it, man. Kevin De Bruyne has to be in the shortlist for Ballon d'Or this season. Otherwise, it's mad, dude. Haaland too, probably. Nathan Crab, but don't ignore. I'm not ignoring it. And I thank Tuchel for getting the dude. Yeah, I read it, buddy. I read it. At least I hope India wins tomorrow. Oh, let's not do that, Anupam. Putting more pressure, it will just make us more sad today. DeMarco's sitting separately on the stands. I'm glad he's taking a break. DeMarco's looping header that hit the post. I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't hit a direct header. I missed that part. I don't know why you didn't go direct with the header. I did miss it, but it's the decisions you make, man. Football's a ruthless sport like that. It's not like basketball where you can score 80 points in a game. Sometimes one goal is good enough, man, for the game to be done. Perhaps going and hugging everyone. Hats off to Lukaku's accuracy every time he was finding it. Oh boy. Jokes are getting danky, dude. Oh yeah. Should say they're getting dark. Man City's fan counts have officially been raised to 13. Oof. Literally, I can play better than Lukaku. I played national level football as a student. I believe you, dude. Latest news: Italian. I hope that's not true, dude. It wouldn't be. It wouldn't. It would be a possibility. Unfortunately, I don't care about the UCL. Give Lukaku a headbutt like Zidane did. 10-13 after winning Super Cup. With trouble, man. Yeah, Sevilla carrying La Liga. Pride. Bro, I just wish a meteorite drops in the sea and they don't get to lift the trophy. Oh yeah, I'm not blaming Inter for playing like this. This is their most convincing performance was City by any team this season, like in a KO especially. I know, dude, but like you can't play defensive the whole game, Arnab. It doesn't work. They put the foot on the gas and they started playing better, but only started playing better if they conceded a goal, dude. Both troubles on Manchester. Yeah, I suppose that's a good thing. And then I could probably say we won against the City side in the UCL final. You hear that silence? The streets don't care. This Man City team's so boring. Scoring 80 points ain't no cakewalk. So yeah, but it's a lot more doable than scoring one goal, dude, in football. Direct header would be easily blocked or stumble, but I mean Lukaku now this bait for how are you? He hit the post in first term, his second attempt he should blocked by Lukaku. Yeah, that did happen as well. Even the FA Cup final had more hype than this. Yeah, that's not that surprising though. In fairness, first ever Manchester derby in an FA Cup final ever. Didn't we and you say football twice? Only positive thing is Messi will not win Ballon d'Or. Will he not? You think so, Salman Khan? Wouldn't be surprised, buddy. That World Cup is going to carry a lot of weight. Khaldun Al Mubarak is there. See him walking out the stadium. He's the treasurer or something. I don't know. He does something in City. Don't remember what. City owners are here somewhere. I don't know if that was him or not. The City owners are here somewhere as well. And my bro, this game ruined. Shit. Not gonna think about it. I hope King Kohli scores 200 tomorrow and we win the final. Any cheat code to restart the game, gamers? Did our job when mattered? These clubs kept us then. All right, man. I'm signing off. I don't want to watch this. Kabir, if you're there, drop me a follow on Instagram. The page is linked up there. It's Sportsnut Nathan. No spaces. It will have the same logo here you see on my YouTube thing. Feel free to join in tomorrow 14 versus 1. I didn't go to Saudi because stealing is a capital offense. So, oh boy. Anyway, guys, I'm not watching this. I can't do this. I'm gonna head out. See you later. Yeah, Zoroma, I can't watch this, dude. Watching the whole game's fine. I can't watch this though. I will follow. Yeah, follow me there. Follow me on YouTube so you get your own. Get it when you're done with your nephew's account as well. Goals in finals: Mbappe 3-1 final, Haaland 0-6 finals. City has a treble and Real Madrid doesn't. Well, that's what it is, man. 7. No, means around that time so I can eat breakfast. 7:30 it's starting. Yeah, I'm going now. Salih Hamazic, please God start world. All right, I'm getting out before I have to watch this. Now follow me everywhere, Kabir, and we'll chat later, man. Thank you for joining, everyone. Say a warm welcome to Kabir from Goa, actually. Yeah, a Real Madrid fan. I'm not gonna watch this anymore. So take care, guys. At 7:30 in 5 hours time, I will be live again watching the UFC. Feel free to join me if you got time. Otherwise, I'll see you when I see you, man. Because I don't know what the plans are for the uploads at the moment. Maybe do a live stream about transfers. Let's see what happens. But in the meantime, I will see you in a couple of hours for the UFC stream. If you don't chase what others already achieved, fair enough. Indicate what I read that. Please start the World War now. I followed you. Fair enough, Kabir. Thank you. Danish, if your brother's awake at 7:30 today, there's a big fight or UFC fights coming. Tell him I'm gonna be live, so I'll see you there. Icon's yellow with sunglasses. Cool. On Instagram, I believe. Yep, I'll see you there. Take care, guys. See you in 5-ish hours. Danish, if your brother wants to join me, feel free. Take care, guys. I will see you tomorrow. I don't know when I'll see you. Stay tuned to Instagram and YouTube and stuff for you to know when I am, because when I'm going live, because YouTube doesn't really push the notifications out for smaller channels. So on the road to 1,000 subs, guys. Take care and good night. Stream India was also maybe do that. Your Instagram is just food. Yeah, it's my original account, Kabir. I just use that to promote my streams. Yeah, that's what I do. Take care. Nice food though, isn't it, Kabir? Take care, guys. Good night.